I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 16, baby. We're getting closer and closer to the end goal. So yesterday I took out my sew-in extensions, just the top row. Today we're going to be trying to remove the leftover color. If you have no idea what my hair history is, this copper color is Overtone, golden brown, and chocolate brown mixed together. It is stuck in the hair, and then after I dyed my hair and I was trying to remove it, I found so many articles online talking about how it's impossible to remove Overtone's brown shades. So now I'm stuck with this, and I'm trying to remove it back to this color right here. So all of this hair is platinum blonde like this underneath. So I'm trying to do this in a way that's not going to damage my hair. I don't want to use any bleach. I don't want to use any developer. I'm starting to come to the realization I might have to, but I'm going to do everything in my power to not use those. So I did some research. I texted my hairstylist and I asked her, like, I need something that's not going to lift my regrowth. Again, if you didn't know, I am growing out my natural hair right now, and this is how much it's grown out. So I don't want to lift any of this. I'm not bleaching my roots for a while, so I need a product that doesn't have developer or bleach, and it's not going to lift all of this regrowth that I've worked so hard to grow out. So she sent me a list of products to do and like a process to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that process with you guys. Maybe it'll help you. I'm using all Malibu products today. I have Malibu Undo Goo, which has a pH of 9, and this is shampoo. And then I have Malibu C Color Disruptor, disrupts pigment for corrective color prep. I've never used either of these. And then the third thing we're gonna be trying is Malibu CPR. I have tried this one other time, but I didn't get enough packets to saturate my hair fully. It did work. Even though I didn't saturate my hair fully, it did remove some of my color. So we're gonna try this again today on this stubborn ass Overtone, and hopefully we get some sort of lift out of it. So she sent me this method. It's by Amy Spencer. I will leave Amy's Instagram in the description down below, along with Catherine, my hairdresser. I'll leave her information in the description down below since they both have helped me during this process. So the first step in this process is to shampoo with Malibu Undo Goo and then towel dry the hair. And then I go in with the color disruptor and I put this all over my hair and then place it under heat for 20 to 30 minutes. And it says, think of this as a pre-treatment for stubborn color. So we're gonna pre-treat the hair with the Malibu Color Disruptor. Then we mix up Malibu CPR with 4 ounces of water, and then I'm supposed to apply this directly over the Color Disruptor. So don't wash this off, just apply the mixed up CPR directly on top, and then put the processing cap back on and put it under heat for 45 minutes. You can't over process this. It's like natural. It's not going to lift your regrowth. It's not going to hurt your hair at all. It doesn't have any developer in it. You're just mixing it with water. It has no ammonia, so it's okay for my hair. Then it says to rinse with very warm water and shampoo 3 times vigorously with the Malibu Undo Goo. This step is imperative, and this is where you can see the color come right out of the hair. So hopefully that's true. This can be repeated as many times as necessary, knowing that this cannot alter the natural color and can remove 1 to 3 levels depending on the canvas. It doesn't lift, it only removes. It says this is a non-oxidative way to not only remove pigment but also minerals. That way you can have a clean canvas and color removal in a gentle fashion. So Amy Spencer also has a video on her Instagram talking about removing Overtone, and I did watch that. So she did way more steps to try and remove espresso brown out of some swatches she did. I don't have espresso brown on my hair, so I'm hoping this will be enough. I'm not gonna lie, I am very, very doubtful. I think it will remove some, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna do enough. I did buy 6 packets of Malibu CPR, so that way I can repeat this several times. So I might do this a couple times today, or I might just do it once today and then once a little bit later on the road. It kind of just depends on how things go. So the first step is to shampoo my hair with Undo Goo. So I'm gonna go ahead and shampoo my hair real quick with this, and I will be right back so we can do the rest of the steps together. Okay, I am back. My hair feels so dry because there's no conditioner on it right now. So, okay, right before I went and washed it, I just braided all of this hair underneath here that's already blonde. So I did a braid down here, a braid here, and then I combined the 2 braids in the back and just secure them with a ponytail holder. They're already platinum blonde. I don't want to, 1, waste the product on all of that blonde hair, and then 2, like, there's no point in putting product on already blonde hair. Like, I'm not trying to remove color. So here's what this looks like. So yeah, I'm just focusing on this top area right here. I thought about trying to section out these 2 blonde streaks in the front, but I'm not gonna worry about that. It said to towel dry, so I'm just gonna try and squeeze some of the moisture out of here. My hair feels squeaky clean, that's for sure. Next step is to apply the Malibu Color Disruptor. Shake it up. Hopefully this smells good. Ooh, it actually smells kind of chemically. It just looks kind of like conditioner. This is stinky. This smells like straight alcohol. It smells like rubbing alcohol. Really, really strong. Ugh, feels like rubbing alcohol too. Ugh, this don't feel very good on my hair. This feels funny. I wish you guys could feel this. It feels so freaking weird. Ow, it's burning my cuts on my hand. This is like alcohol. I swear to God, this is straight alcohol. Ingredients, alcohol. Propylene glycol, olive oil, carbomer, something acetate, potassium hydroxide. First ingredient is alcohol, so that about sums it up. That's literally what this feels like. It feels like alcohol in my hair. I'm gonna make sure and really, really saturate it on my hair. I wanna make sure I'm not gonna miss any spots. Thankfully, I don't have like a bunch of hair that I'm doing. My hands feel like really, really cold. I'm just gonna resaturate both sides of my hair really good here. I wanna make sure and get it on my roots too, because the Overtone is on my roots. And I can see a band where it's like clung to my root area. Let's do one more. I'm just gonna take all my hair and kind of put it on the top of my head. I just want to make sure I'm getting it on there. I think we're good. I have my heating pad out there warming up, so I'm just gonna put a shower cap on, put a heating pad on top of this, and then sit and process for 20 to 30 minutes. I'll be back in 20 and 30 minutes, and then we can mix up the CPR and put it directly on top of this. So see you in a little bit. All right, I am back. It has been like 25 minutes with this on. You can see like the steam from the bag. So I have my bottle and it has 4 ounces of water in it. I'm gonna go ahead and add a pack of the Malibu CPR. I might mix up more than 1 pack, but I'm just gonna start with 1 because I only have like half of my hair to do. So let's add the Malibu CPR in here. I did use warmer water, so that way it would like melt in with the crystals a little bit better and everything would dissolve easier. That's the word I'm looking for, dissolve. Shake, shake, shake. That made quite a bit of product actually. It's like all the way up to here. So now we're supposed to apply this directly over the top of all this hair. Everything feels so warm and nice. Like I said, if I need to mix up more, I can. Ooh, this is real nice and jelly. Yes. This goes into the hair so nicely. Wow, love that. This feels so good. It's like slimy, slimy. This side is saturated. Let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna have a lot of extra product, so this is gonna be good and saturated. I made sure to buy enough because last time I did not buy enough of the Malibu CPR when I tried it. So I ordered 6 packets, but I only need 1 packet to do like the top part of my head. So I actually will be able to do this like 6 times if I need to. Just gonna make sure to really, really saturate it. Make sure to really work it in there. Yeah, 1 pack is more than enough to cover like half of my hair, depending on your thickness and stuff. I still have so much left, still up to here. I've used like not even half of it. Even though everything's already saturated, I am just gonna keep adding it in here. I'd rather overuse than underuse, that's for sure. Oh, please Malibu, work on my hair. Just gonna top everything off with the rest of this product. This really goes a long way. Like I thought I was gonna have to use like 3 packets for the first time. Ugh, look how orange that is. Let's go, Overtone. It's time to go. You're being evicted, bitch. I hope this works. It's on there, baby. I'm gonna put the cap back on, put my heating pad back on, and I'm gonna let this process for 45 minutes and I will be back. Ya bitch is back. We doing a round 2, baby. So I went ahead and am already mixing it up, as you can see here. When I was rinsing it, it did look like it removed some of the color. Obviously my hair is still fucking orange, but it did look like it removed some more of the color. So I was like, why not do a second round? I shampooed 3 times with the Undo Goo and hot water, and here is what we're working with. It looks pretty much the same, but the suds were like orangey a little bit, so I know it did something. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another round of this. My hair feels incredibly dry. So because my hair is wet, I mixed up like 3 ounces of water instead of 4, just because my hair is already wet. So I'm just gonna add this on here. It does look like it removed so much off of my regrowth. I still had like a band on here from where I could see the overtone was on my natural regrowth, but pretty much all of that now has come off, and I think that's what a lot of the color I'm seeing come off my hair is. I think it's the overtone that was clinging to my roots, but obviously it can't cling on as good as my porous blonde ends. So it's coming off my roots a lot easier than it's coming off my porous sad ends. This tip keeps getting clogged, so I'm just gonna go in with my hands. I'm not gonna do any more than this today. If this one doesn't do a lot more, then I'm probably just going to do some more research and try and find a different method to remove this, because I would have to do this like 100 times in order for this to be even close to blonde. Yeah, it's I feel like this is doing a very similar job as the vitamin C treatment is doing. We'll see. With the vitamin C treatment, the second round always does more than the first one. So maybe that's the same way with this. Maybe the second one will remove more of the color. I know it did something. It just wasn't a lot. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all this out of my hair. I think I'm gonna have to go do some research and try and find another product. Unfortunately, I do think this would work really good at other colors though. Like other brands that don't stain your hair like crazy. I'll definitely save the rest of these packets and use them in the future on my hair. Like if I want to remove color, it's just so gentle and it seems to work really well. Y'all, wish me luck. This shit is not coming out. Ya bitch already knows this shit is not coming out. Time to go apply the heat. Shower cap on. You can see the shower cap is kind of discolored a little bit. The thing is, it's easy to think that this is done a lot because the color of the product is already brownish. So like you might think that you're getting a lot of color out, but literally the product is brown. So when you go to wash it out, it's gonna look like it's doing more. I did see some orangish tones though, so I do know it's actually removing a little tiny bit of this leftover overtone brown color. I already know I'm not gonna be back blonde. Oh man, fuck overtone, for real, for real. All right, I'm gonna let this process another 45 minutes and I will be back. All right, you guys, I am back after the second treatment. Here is what my hair looks like. Looks very similar to the same way it did before. More color did come out the second treatment. When I washed it out, there was more color that I noticed that had come out. I do think it is a little bit lighter, but it's just hard to tell. It's like not crazy, not a crazy difference, but it is a slight difference. I'm not gonna do any more of these just because I feel like it's a lot of time, it's a lot of processes to do one treatment, and it barely did anything. I would have to do so many of these, and I don't think it's the color remover that's the problem. It's obviously the overtone color that's stubborn. I will definitely use this on other colors for sure. Like I think it works well on other types of color. It's just this overtone brown that's left over. It's actually insane. Like I'm like speechless almost, because the fact that this was brown and this is what it faded to and it's so hard to remove, it almost like makes me a little angry that a company, I don't know, put out brown semi-permanent hair dye knowing that people have this problem, because it's not just me. I've done a lot of research. There are so many people, it's like impossible to get out of the hair. It's like with Eero Neon Pink, you know you're putting a neon pink on there, so it's like, okay, you know what you're getting yourself into. But with Overtone, when you're going for a natural color like a brown shade and it fades to this and then this doesn't come out of your hair, if I was someone who did not like vibrant colored hair and I liked the natural tones and I just wanted like to tone down my blonde for a little while and kind of see what I would look like as a brunette, and this happened, I would be devastated. So I can only imagine how people feel who dye their hair that don't like bright colors, because this is ridiculous. It is very ridiculous. It's unacceptable, and I will probably not buy Overtone anymore because this has made me very angry. So gonna do a little bit more deep diving on the internet to see if I can find any solutions to this, even though I'm sure I won't, but it did remove a little bit. So yeah, that is all for today's video. Before you go, let's go do the advent calendar countdown, baby. Let's do it. All right, here we are, day 16, baby. Let's see what we got. We have a little toy, a kid coming out of, it looks like a box. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here. There we go. I do want to add, my hair feels good. I followed up with the Brad Mondo's deep conditioning treatment and my hair feels totally fine. It feels nice. Day 16 down. We are getting closer and closer every single day. Vlogmas is getting closer to being over. How are you guys feeling about that? I'm excited to get a little bit of a break. I'm a little stressed out. That is all for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow for my Botox appointment. Goodbye.